Welcome to my bloody kitchen, you lot. Today, we're about to embark on a culinary journey to South America. We're talking about Brazil, a country with a vibrant food culture that's as diverse and exciting as its Amazon rainforest. We're going to explore the heart and soul of Brazilian cuisine, from the bustling streets of Rio to the heart of the Amazon. Get ready to tantalize your taste buds and discover the flavors that make Brazilian food so bloody brilliant. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more culinary adventures. First up, we're tackling feijoada, a dish so iconic it's practically got Brazil's passport stamped on it. Imagine this: a rich, smoky black bean stew, simmered to perfection with chunks of succulent pork. We're talking about different cuts, from the salty, fatty goodness of bacon to the tender, melt-in-your-mouth flavors of ribs and sausage. This isn't just a stew, it's a celebration of flavor. The history of feijoada is as rich and deep as the dish itself. Some say it originated from the hearty stews made by slaves on plantations, using every bit of the pig. Others claim it has roots in Portuguese cuisine, influenced by similar bean and meat stews. Whatever its origins, feijoada has become a national treasure, a dish that brings people together around a table laden with rice, farofa, and vibrant greens. It's the kind of meal that demands a cold beer and good company. Trust me, one bite of this hearty stew and you'll understand why it's considered the national dish of Brazil. Next up, we're taking a bite out of pão de queijo, which translates to cheese bread. But don't let that simple name fool you. These are not your average rolls. These golden brown, bite-sized balls are like little pillows of cheesy goodness. They're made with tapioca flour, which gives them their uniquely chewy texture, and a generous amount of cheese, often a local variety called queijo Minas, resulting in a flavor that's both savory and slightly tangy. You'll find pão de queijo everywhere in Brazil, from bakery windows to street food stalls. They're the perfect snack or breakfast companion, best enjoyed warm and fresh out of the oven. Dip them in your coffee, stuff them with savory fillings, or just devour them as is. These little balls of cheesy heaven are addictive. Now let's talk about coxinha, a street food favorite that's as popular as a samba beat on a hot summer night. Imagine this: a crispy, golden brown teardrop-shaped parcel, hiding a creamy, savory filling that will have you licking your fingers. Coxinha gets its name from its shape, resembling a chicken drumstick. The crispy exterior is made from a dough that's been breaded and deep-fried to perfection. But the real star of the show is the filling. We're talking about shredded chicken cooked in a rich, flavorful broth, often with herbs, spices, and a touch of tomato. It's a flavor combination that's both comforting and utterly addictive. You'll find coxinha sold everywhere in Brazil, from street vendors to bakery windows. Grab a couple, because one is never enough, and get ready to experience a taste sensation that's as vibrant as Brazil itself. Let's satisfy our sweet tooth with brigadeiro, a chocolate treat that's so beloved in Brazil, it's practically a national treasure. Imagine this: a rich, decadent chocolate truffle, rolled into bite-sized balls and coated in sprinkles. It's like a party in your mouth, and everyone's invited. Brigadeiro is made with just a few simple ingredients: condensed milk, cocoa powder, butter, and a touch of love. The mixture is cooked slowly, stirring constantly, until it thickens into a fudge-like consistency. Then, it's rolled into balls, coated in sprinkles, and left to cool. The result is a chocolate treat that's both intensely chocolatey and incredibly Moorish. Brigadeiro is a staple at birthday parties, holidays, and any occasion that calls for a sweet celebration. Get ready to explore the flavors of Bahia with acarajé, a dish that's as vibrant and culturally rich as the region itself. Acarajé is a deep-fried fritter made from black-eyed peas, onions, and spices. These fritters are then split open and filled with a delicious shrimp paste called vatapa, a spicy sauce called caruru, and often a dollop of fresh salsa. The result is a flavor explosion that's both savory and satisfying. Acarajé has its roots in African cuisine, brought to Brazil by slaves who adapted their traditional recipes with local ingredients. Today, it's a beloved street food, particularly in the state of Bahia, where it's sold by women dressed in traditional white dresses, known as baianas. Dive into the flavors of Brazil's coastline with moqueca, a seafood stew that's as rich and flavorful as the ocean itself. Moqueca is a true celebration of fresh seafood, simmered in a creamy coconut milk broth with tomatoes, onions, garlic, cilantro, and a touch of spice. The type of seafood used can vary depending on the region, but you'll often find it made with firm white fish, prawns, or even a combination of seafood. The stew is traditionally cooked in a clay pot, which imparts a unique earthy flavor to the dish. Moqueca is typically served piping hot, ladled over fluffy white rice, and often accompanied by a side of pirao, a creamy cassava flour porridge. Get ready for pastel, a Brazilian street food favorite that's basically a deep-fried pocket of pure deliciousness. Imagine this, a crispy golden brown pastry filled with your choice of savory or sweet fillings. It's like a party in your mouth and everyone's invited. Pastel is made with a simple dough that's rolled out thinly, filled, folded into a half-moon shape, and then deep-fried until golden brown and crispy. The fillings are where things get really exciting. You can find pastel filled with everything from ground beef, cheese, and hearts of palm, to pizza toppings, chicken, and even chocolate and banana. The possibilities are endless. You'll find pastel sold everywhere in Brazil, from street vendors to dedicated pastel shops. Grab a napkin, because things are about to get messy, and get ready to experience a taste sensation that's as vibrant as Brazil itself. Get ready to fire up the grill, because we're about to dive into the world of churrasco, the Brazilian barbecue tradition that's as legendary as the Amazon rainforest. Churrasco is more than just a meal, it's an experience. It's about gathering with friends and family, sharing stories, and indulging in a feast of grilled meats that will have you loosening your belt a notch or two. At a traditional churrasco, skewers of various meats are grilled over an open flame, ensuring that each piece is cooked to juicy, smoky perfection. We're talking about everything from succulent cuts of beef, like picanha, rump cap, and fraldinha, bottom sirloin, to chicken hearts, sausages, and even pineapple. The meats are seasoned simply with rock salt, allowing the natural flavors to shine through. As the meats are grilled, they're brought to your table by skilled pasadores who slice them directly onto your plate. You can keep eating until you physically can't eat anymore, which, trust me, is a challenge. Get ready to experience the versatility of tapioca, a starch extracted from the cassava root that's a staple ingredient in Brazilian cuisine. Tapioca might sound exotic, but it's actually quite simple. It's a gluten-free flour that's made from the dried and processed pulp of the cassava root. This versatile ingredient can be used to thicken sauces, make breads, and even create delicious desserts. One of the most popular ways to enjoy tapioca is in the form of tapioca crepes. These thin, pancake-like creations are made by sprinkling tapioca flour onto a hot griddle. As the flour heats up, it binds together, forming a chewy, slightly translucent crepe. These crepes can then be filled with a variety of sweet or savory ingredients. From sweet fillings like condensed milk, chocolate, and fruit, to savory options like cheese, ham, and even dried meat, the possibilities are endless. Tapioca crepes are a popular street food in Brazil, and they make for a quick and satisfying meal or snack. Finally, let's end our culinary journey on a sweet note with quindam, a dessert that's as bright and sunny as a Brazilian beach day. Quindam is a baked custard dessert that's made with egg yolks, sugar, and coconut. It's known for its vibrant yellow color, smooth, melt-in-your-mouth texture, and delicate coconut flavor. The secret to quindam's unique texture lies in the slow baking process. The custard is baked in a water bath, which helps to create a silky smooth texture. As it bakes, a layer of caramelized sugar forms on the bottom, adding a delightful crunch to every bite. Quindam is believed to have originated in Portugal, brought to Brazil by Portuguese colonists. Over time, it has become a beloved dessert in Brazil, often served during special occasions and holidays. It's the perfect sweet treat to end a meal on a high note. So there you have it, you lot. A whirlwind tour of Brazil's most iconic dishes. From hearty stews to cheesy breads, vibrant street food to decadent desserts, Brazilian cuisine is a celebration of flavor, culture, and history. If you enjoyed this culinary adventure, give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more food adventures from around the world. And be sure to let me know in the comments which Brazilian dish you're most excited to try. Until next time, happy cooking.